Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love or your next romantic partner. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages and guidance come through for my dearest Sagittarius, for their highest and greatest good. All right, so your person is showing up as the moon, so possibly a Cancer Pisces person. What else we need to know about them? Eight of Swords. Okay, they could be a bit of an overthinker. They could also have a history with problems with the law, not for all of you. The type of relationship it's going to be, Four of Swords. So it's going to be a very healing relationship, very calm, very peaceful. And your final outcome or your advice, the Death card, Scorpio energy. Okay, so Spirit's asking my Saggies, if you're up for it, allow this transformation to take place. We have the Knight of Cups. Wow, so this is someone who's very romantic coming towards you. This may be somebody that you know through friends or family. I'm seeing here with the Moon card, this is someone who's very dreamy, very romantic, and they might have some strong water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And you can see how she's clutching her heart. So for a lot of my Saggies, I feel this person's been manifesting you, or this is what you've been dreaming of. It feels really, really good. This person does get stuck in their head, though, with the Eight of Swords energy. I also feel this person's very charismatic, very charming, very romantic, very suave. You're going to really like this person. I feel they could really sweep you off your feet here, but let's see. What do my Sagittarius need to know at this time? So we have the energy here of slave. So surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is, I know this can be a bit of a triggering word here and maybe not the nicest card to come out first, but I feel like this person has been manifesting you and has complete trust in the divine that this is going to work out, that you're on each other's paths. And this may be something they've been manifesting and they've been praying for quite some time. All right. And you might meet them and right at a point in time where they feel like they're giving up. Okay. And we see rescuer. Wow. So provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So we do have a good Samaritan here. We have somebody that maybe they have a history of being in the Navy or like working with, like, I get always sort of import or export here, overseas energy as well. So maybe they just, you know, they work in an international business. But I feel like too, it's possible this person was a lifeguard in their past, or they are an emergency worker. And this person, there's something very watery about this person. I'm wondering if they really like to swim. Or they did, you know, like I'm getting like that lifeguard energy, or like an emergency, you know, a diver, like a rescue diver, rescue swimmer, something like that. That's not going to be for all of you. What I feel mostly though is that this person is strong and supportive. This is someone who's going to make you feel like you're always okay, Sagittarius. And that's not an easy energy to find in another. This person's loving and they're not greedy. They don't have ulterior motives. Now we do see this energy of detective. So it is possible this person, you know, it is possible that there's something here with law enforcement in their past. If they worked for law enforcement, maybe they still do, or if they had some issues with the law. It could go either way here. But this person's very, you know, they observe, they're very intuitive. This person is, I feel too that it's possible this may be a secret admirer, whether they're around you already or not. And that's maybe why they're in their head a little bit here with the Eight of Swords, trying to figure you out here, Sagittarius. Okay. So let's see what else we need to know. Clear messages and guidance for my Sagittarius, about this person. They're very dreamy. They're very romantic. I feel they've been manifesting you. You might, they might tell you when you meet that they were about to give up on, finding their dream person, right? Which is you. All right. And we get, traveler. This is someone who enjoys new experiences, places, and people. They have great stories to tell about their travels. So again, they might be from overseas, or maybe they travel a lot with work. All right, so we get karmic soulmate. You're meant to learn lessons in this connection and help each other evolve. So, oftentimes when we're listening to readings, we do hear karmic soulmates referred to as someone that, you had a tough or difficult relationship with, that you're not meant to be with. But I'm not getting that in this reading yet. I'm getting more than anything that you two are going to really teach and learn and grow together. All right. And it is also possible, because this Knight of Cups, we have a threesome here, right? We have 3 people. So, it is possible that there is some sort of karmic soulmate around you or around them when you meet. But let's see. And that could also be why they're a little bit in their head there with the 8 of Swords. And we see retired. Okay, so this person enjoys their personal time. They have more flexibility, and they could be slightly older. Again, that doesn't mean that they're a pensioner or they're 65 plus. It could just be somebody who their lifestyle is a bit more relaxed, but that's because they have security and stability and more flexibility. Now, we do get that for some of my Sagittarius, this is meant to be a short-term connection. So we do get a little bit of confirmation there with the karmic soulmate. So again, you choose if this is something that you want to engage in or you want to experience. It's not going to be true for all of you, okay? But just make sure that your personal styles are complementary and that you do want the same things in life here. With anybody, not just this person, but pretty much with anybody you're going to deal with. And I know you already do that naturally, so you don't need me to tell you that. So we see that this person, the 8 of Swords energy, I am hearing for some of my Saggies, this person might be incarcerated. For some of you too, you might meet this person and they're involved in a karmic situation. So that might be why it's short term. So just be aware of that, or possibly you met them and they were involved with somebody and you moved in a new direction, because they weren't available. If that's the case, it could be that they're coming back around, but we'll see. So what else do my Sagittarius need to know about this person coming towards you? All right, so meeting online, so possibly an online connection. This person plays games, all right? I am getting, now I'm not getting like a super player energy from this person, but you have to use your intuition, because that will be true for some of you, right? With karmic soulmate, we get possibly a third party around them. So use your intuition. But I actually was getting, for some of you, they do like online chess or they do online gambling. For some of you, that might be how they make their money. That's, again, not for all of you. And meeting at work. Wow. So maybe you meet this person online or through work, or for some of you it's online, others of you it's at work. Okay. And we get gym rat. So somebody who does really appreciate, working the physical body, spending time in the gym here. Yeah, I'm getting kind of like, I'm getting some positive messages here, and then I'm getting other red flags popping up. So it could be because I'm reading for a lot of you. But just use your intuition here. Let's see. How else will my Saggies know about this person or recognize this person? Okay, they called you the other night. So some of you may already be dealing with this person. They already know who you are. So this is somebody, Sag, for a lot of you, that's probably watching you. I didn't get that this person's necessarily an ex, but maybe you had a brief encounter with them, or maybe you know them through friends, because we get double confirmation here that most likely you already know who this person is. Okay, communicating their feelings comes easy for them. This person might be heavily tattooed. They're known to be sarcastic, which to me is always an indication of intelligence, and they've lived in more than one country, so they've got some stories to tell. and they speak with an accent. So Sag, that could be somebody from a different city, a different state, a different region, a different country. And let's see what letters we can associate with this person. These could be their initials. This could be the street they live on. This could be anything else that resonates here. Wow, W-O-L-V. So we get that's like wolves, right? Or wolf or wolves. And the letter M. So W-M, O-L, and V. All right, are important letters to this person or will resonate with you in some way. Letters, prominent letters in their name. Okay, let's see what kind of relationship it is. So it's interesting because, like I said, we're getting a lot of messages here. And, you know, and this is where you're going to have to use your intuition. It's the Four of Swords, which is a very healing connection. Like, I feel like you two are going to be very relaxed with one another. Okay, we're going to keep the Five of Pentacles there. Now, for some of us, like for me as a reader, the Five of Pentacles is not always a horrible card. You know, it's a death do us part card. This is, hey, we're in it through thick or thin. It's a ride or die card because you see these two people who are kind of beat up, but they're still walking the path together. So, you know, it could be that there's a ride or die energy here to this connection. But yeah, you need to be careful. Okay, now I'm getting a bit of a red flag here. This person might come off as very ride or die, but I want you to be careful because for some of you, this could be someone who's catfishing. Okay. And even I feel I've been kind of like fooled with this energy. Like there's really beautiful things. It's very dreamy, but the moon is telling me there's something hidden. The Eight of Swords tells me they're in their head. There's something about maybe their past they're not telling you, or they're not telling you the whole truth. And this is where, my Saggies, you need to be very careful. So this very well may be a catfishing read. Man. Do your detective work with this person. If this is somebody that you're already dealing with and you know they're not catfishing you, like you know them in person, or there's someone around you, I do want you to be careful because this really could be like the Four of Swords could indicate that this person doesn't end up putting in as much work as they kind of say they are, and it could end up being quite a draining connection. We see the Ten of Cups and we see the Nine of Wands. So it's really, Sag, this is such a weird reading, to be honest. It's such a weird reading because, you know, for some of my Sagittarius, you know, this person may talk about marriage. They might talk about starting a family. But with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you have to be guarded. You have to really protect your energy here. Don't let somebody do a lot of future faking, and make sure you're not the one paying the bills, that you're not, you know, that you're not doing all the work, that you're not spending all the money here in this connection, because this to me is a really big red flag. And it could be that if you know them online, make sure you can verify like who they are, that you talk in person, like you do your, you know, you do your video calls, however you do that. So you see what they look like, you see, you know, and pay attention to like when they're talking to you. Because like, I see that there's some really, really attractive qualities that this person has, but there's something here about it potentially leaving you very drained. Now, for some of you, you know, and it's going to feel like a healing connection. It might feel like everything you've been waiting for, but if it feels too good to be true, Sag, please just honor that, okay? I'm going to get some more information here and see what advice Spirit has for you. I mean, really, this kind of took a turn for me. And if you're still with me, Sag, you know, thank you. Love you dearly. Check out your other signs. Check out your moon and your Venus signs, your North Node as well. Sun and your ascendant. Yeah, wow. All right, so we've got Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. We're just getting so many red flags here, Sag. Think on your feet. This is somebody who's quite tricky, quite clever. And make sure you see things clearly. Trust your intuition. Ooh, it's almost like I want to get away from this person's energy, Sag, and overcome any obstacle. Yeah, so this very well might be a karmic soulmate who's coming your way. I do feel it's meant to be short term. It may be putting you on the path to your true person. But yeah, life is a mystery. Yeah, and I just feel there's a little bit too much hidden here, Sag, for me to be comfortable with, like, you know, continuing with this reading and feeling like, well, for some of you, you know, and it doesn't feel good. I have to be honest, it doesn't feel good. And unfortunately, this is a red flag. This is a warning reading. Now, you know, there with the death card there, you know, originally I got a message like, if you let this, it will transform your life. But with the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, now that message rings very differently to me. And I feel like Spirit saying with the death card that, you know, if you pick up on red flags, just don't ignore them. Okay. Don't get too emotionally invested, especially if they're, you know, blowing smoke up your bum, or, you know, that, like, you know, they're just, everything is just too good to be true. Okay. Just think on your feet. Yeah, dreams come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. So again, this person's going to seem like a dream come true. And I'm not telling you to be paranoid about love, but I kind of feel like Spirit saying have faith. This person might not be your person. Okay, we see best friend. Friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. So make sure that they're just not focused on like money, and they're not focused on the superficial or just on the physical. You know, with whomever you're dealing with, like, you want to, you know, you want to make sure that you feel that camaraderie, that friendship. And we see material attachment. Yeah, too much focus on visible trapping. See, I think this is someone who, you might have somebody trying to catfish you or swindle you here, Sag. So please just be very careful. Or someone who's just kind of a user. And so Spirit's saying, loving words hold great power, which is true. I feel like this person is going to know exactly what to say to you. So just, you know, be on, you know, be on alert. That's what I'm getting. And I know the energy really shifted here in this reading, but those are the messages, Sag, and I know someone out there needs to hear them. So I'm going to leave it here, sending you so much love and light. If they do resonate, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, Sag. Take care.